has been activated.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
What is going on,
What's up?
Hugo and chat and the world? What's happening, man?
Nothing. I just ate a whole bag of let me fix this.
Yeah, what'd you eat?
Oh wait, did I just screw something up?
No,
I
that's
might
good.
have. I hit a button.
That's fine.
Of chocolate chips, and it was good.
Like chocolate chip cookies or just straight up chocolate chips?
I just wolfed this down. This was dinner.
Oh, okay, yeah. The cookies.
This is all we have. I've been eating this for 13 years. Id
Honestly.
has the usual snacks, and we have a small bag of the mini Oreos. We have Famous Amos.
What are those like
and-
fruit snacks? I'm trying to think of what else is over there. Not a lot.
Yeah.
but it's good stuff. But
Not we had Pop Tarts for a while, and those are evil. You don't want like an endless supply of Pop
that's
Tarts.
true. It's too
Yeah.
tempting.
That is too tempting. Although
Yeah.
we've talked about this, I do feel like Pop Tarts have gotten worse.
Yeah,
That's my 2 cents. In my mind, they were thicker and more substantial
Yeah.
in the 80s, and now they're like barely there.
You think there was like budget cuts or something at some point? Like
Yes.
little streamlining of the tart process or some shit.
And I will maintain, chat. Y'all told me that coffee with, what was it again? Like chocolate s'mores, Pop Tarts or something. Like chat was like, you got to do this. Not feeling it. Like I've tried that twice.
Was it the brown sugar one or was it the s'more one? It might have been the s'more one. I can't remember.
Whichever one it is, it's the coffee with the chocolate one. I don't know if chat remembers from the Doom Eternal streams, but like that is
Not it for
good.
you. Okay.
No,
It's like,
don't
I
like-
hate it. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, with the streamlining of Pop Tarts, if you had to, do you have a go-to anymore, or is it kind of like, eh?
I'm trying not to do it anymore. Like
Right.
my chubby butt should be eating Pop Tarts, and
Same.
the fact that I ate chocolate chip cookies for dinner is horrible.
I had to introduce my neighbor the other day to popcorn dinner, and she's like, "What's popcorn dinner?" I was like, "You make popcorn, you put it in a bowl, you sit down, and that's your dinner." She was talking shit until she tried it, and then she's like, "This is nice."
Is normal popcorn minus the butter good? Like, is that in the okay for you
Man,
class?
That's a good ass question. I mean, I can only tell you how many years I've been doing it and that I'm alive to say that it's a certain bar of okay, or I don't know that it's healthy.
I hope so.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise,
It seems like it should be.
yeah. Because remember, for a minute there was some weird ass thing with like carcinogens with like opening the bag, like the smoke that comes out. They're like, that'll kill you, and I'm like, that's unavoidable. You know what I mean? Like, you have to open it. So I don't know what the fix is there, but maybe they changed something, whatever the hell they were doing in that crazy microwave process. I don't know.
Speaking of carcinogens, I so need to stop smoking cigarettes. It's the worst thing ever.
yeah.
My kids have caught me several times.
Oh
So
no,
yeah.
busted.
Oh,
shit.
dude, it's the worst. They don't watch the stream, so we could talk about this.
Yeah,
I know it's the worst. They found the pack in my car, and my littlest like freaked out. My daughter had like a cow, and you don't want like a 13-year-old girl mad at you. Like it's not good. And
because they'll never forget. They'll hold it over your head.
No.
Yeah.
And then when I went to Vegas for Dice, my littlest, he was like, "You're just gonna go there and smoke cigarettes."
You're like, hold on a second. How did you even? Oh man, busted.
Yeah.
So now you're triple
Sure enough.
busted. Every kid
Yeah,
has
yeah.
busted you. Damn. But be honest,
But,
were you smoking cigarettes at Dice?
Oh my god, like the whole time. Yeah, it's the last of the bad habits. The coffee's gone,
Yeah, true.
what are you gonna do? There's this great vid of Jesus Christ, Blue Velvet.
Oh, David Lynch.
David Lynch.
Yeah.
And he's smoking. Now, granted, David Lynch died of emphysema, so this is not a good reference. But
That's
like,
true. Or maybe it is a good reference for like a cautionary tale.
He was doing the YouTube AMA stuff, and they're like, "Why do you smoke?" And he's like, just standing over his canvas, he takes a big swing. He's like, "It's part of the art life." I do feel that. That's what it's from. Like when I'm doing my work, I do like to. It's just I need to step away, and that's how I step away sometimes. Or like I don't know, just it is. There's something about pacing with a cigarette that you're like solving artistic problems, but. Not a good habit, kids.
I like it because it's. I mean, I say I like it. I've never smoked in my entire life, but I like the idea of it, like the romanticism of it. Like you're saying, like it's a passive thing, but you're in a process, and it's like signifying time because you have like a start, a middle, and an end to it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of like cathartic things I think happening. It feels like we're just romanticizing the shit out of cigarettes in this.
It's the best. Well, we talked about it. Like kids, our chat, don't judge. Our generation didn't stand a chance because, like, all of our heroes smoked. Like, imagine it's the '80s. Die Hard comes out, greatest movie ever made. Bruce Willis smoking a cigarette. Are you kidding me? I think I was like 13, 12, and I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm smoking cigarettes. That's
what I'm doing now. I'm gonna get God, I can't even call it what we used to call it. I'm gonna get a white shirt without sleeves. And I'm gonna get cigarettes, and then I'm gonna be John McClane. Yeah,
I love when he meets Hans for the first time, and he gives him a cigarette, and like, well, it's like he's just the coolest.
Yeah.
That in every John Hughes movie, the end of the second act, or I should say the midpoint of all of those movies when the nerds make friends or the group bonds or the nerds throw the party and the cool kids come, it always involved massive amounts of alcohol and just party like every John. So, and we thought that, a party is when you destroy someone's house. That's how you're supposed to, like all John Hughes movies parties just involve someone destroying a house in the Chicago suburbs. And let me ask you this. Were you ever, there's no way I would ever throw a party in my house. Yeah. Like, forget it. My little Colombian mom would come out with a belt and start beating my friends. But like the
you're like, Mom, they don't even have our blood. She's like, it doesn't matter.
Did you ever go to a house party where someone trashed the house, or did you yourself ever throw a house party at your parents' house?
I had the same version. I had like the empty nest version, but still the same version. It was like, because it was basically me, my mom, and my brother, it was like, I feel like when you have two parents to get mad at you, somehow it's like you can like hedge your bets and kind of like get away with more shit because there's always one that's kind of like you can curry favor with. Whereas if it's just one, you're like, that'd be on me. You know what I mean? So, but other friends' houses, I mean, the weird thing is I feel like it's just that age, like when you're in like, let's say high school, especially like leaning towards you're about to go into college for the people that could afford it. Like, man, it's just like everybody's just trying to like I'm not going to say they're trying to like die, but Jesus Christ, they were just like tables breaking and shit just felt like normal. And I'm like, these are like Ethan Allen tables. These are like well-built tables. You know what I mean? Like,
there's no way, dude.
Yeah.
I just feel like I would get destroyed. Chat, anybody in chat ever like at a house party where it got in high school that it just got destroyed?
Right.
Like, I'm curious.
Like a hairband just like, took over the hotel type of situation, because it feels like there's a lot of that going on where but like you said, it's like I can't imagine, maybe the parents were indifferent or something. I don't know how you get away with that shit.
You know says, what I mean? Vampy Ramen says, we've trashed my old apartment, smashed doors, furniture on fire, vomit everywhere. That is very funny.
Empiric ramen.
Andrew Holschult. Well, of course, Andrew Holschult has been part of how. Andrew, you were probably doing the theme. You're probably the reason why they tore the house apart. Like Andrew was throwing down, and they were just like, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I know. There's no way.
Horde Mode Gaming says, I stayed at home playing Doom. No house parties. Very responsible. Very respectable. Okay.
I like it. No. Absolutely. Dice was awesome. Dice was super fun. Yeah. I told I gave Gershman a hug, which was really funny.
Oh shit.
Jeff Gershman, who's formerly of Giant Bomb, I'm a
Hmm.
fan. I
Yeah.
really appreciate. He really championed Doom 2016, and we appreciate it at a time when we needed it. Wasn't a super fan of Doom Eternal, and you guys are. It's funny. Like, you know how the Doom Eternal fans are. We love you guys so much, and don't say you don't like Doom Eternal around those guys
Oh
unless
man.
you could show footage of yourself totally dominating.
Yeah.
Then you could criticize Doom Eternal. But if you
True.
kind of crap on the game, skill issue, you
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. They're
and
quick to.
yeah, I joked. I'm like, yes, and my apologies for the fan. He's like, oh, they've come after me. I'm like, listen, if there's any consolation, they come after me too. Like, and then he loved
Real.
Dark Ages,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just told him I appreciate
Yeah.
what he did. But it was funny. I gave him a hug. He was like, whoa. And then
you probably haven't seen each other forever, right?
and he barely knows me. It dawned on me after the hug that I'm like,
you know who
I don't
I
even.
am.
Yeah, I'm like, he doesn't know who I am. Like, yeah, that was funny. But he was cool. And then I got to see some of the old Naughty Dog guys because Evan Wells received an award and Lifetime Achievement Award. Yeah, that was really cool.
That was cool.
Evan Wells gave me my first job in the industry. Yeah.
And that was
he
on
remembered that.
the racing game, right?
He remembered that. It was a good moment. Todd Howard, I was definitely just buzzing around like, hey, what's up? And Todd went to go say congratulations to him, and then I popped in. I'm like, this guy is the greatest. And he gave me a job on the spot. That was awesome.
Wow.
I had my portfolio. I went there, and then I left with a job, and it was thanks to Evan Wells, and then Bob Rathie, who was the art director at the time. So Evan is a super cool guy and had an awesome career and will continue to do awesome things. And he's exactly like they say he is, and just a really, really classy guy, super, super smart, and obviously good at his job because Naughty Dog kills it. Yeah. And it was just cool to. I was actually there at the same time when Neil Druckmann was there, but like Neil was in probably like programming, or I don't want to be. I couldn't say specifically what he was doing at the time. And Neil's journey up the ladder there has been pretty fascinating. And then
because I would say he said he started in like QA or something, which is wild. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was programming, and then and I was in concept. So we were there at the same time, but we weren't friends. But we've actually met recently and just kind of it's just funny that the both of us were there at the same time. We didn't really know each other.
That's awesome.
And then Todd was there. Todd is so good at the presenting of the awards.
Man. It's so natural. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He's such a pro. And that was awesome. So it's always cool to get to hang out with the old Bethesda crew, the group that me and Josh, because me and Josh, we're all part of the same, obviously company. So we all hang out with the same people. And it's nice
true, but we don't have like E3s anymore. So it's like we used to have the cadence that was just like every year you would know you'd see everybody. It's true.
Yeah. And as usual, get together, 2 drinks in. It's hard not to reminisce about Mr. Robert Altman.
Oh, always.
Like always.
Like
you guys don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, it's crazy because I think a decent amount of us and in chat, like we've worked for companies or corporations that have somebody that's the head of it, and you might know that they're a millionaire, and then they talk. And I've never in my entire life, of all the places I've worked, and I've worked a lot of different places that have a lot of like combined wealth like that, but never have I believed in anyone more than that guy. Like Robert Altman, when he would talk about the company, talk about what we were doing, talk about if anything was off the rails, how we were going to fix it. Like he was the guy who, said what he always like followed through on what he said. And like, you actually felt like what he created and what you guys were creating together was like connected. You know what I mean? It was awesome.
It was awesome. Well said. 100%. Chat, I wish you guys could have known him. He was a guy, a huge figure, and obviously the head of the company. And to us, he was the boss. But you guys didn't see him very much.
True.
Wasn't really a out front kind of guy.
Yeah.
But awesome.
That's why I love him too. Though, is he'd be the guy that like, so Pete Hines a lot of times would do the stuff that Robert would have done, right? But you know, when they were rehearsing, it'd be Pete up there doing it, being like, I don't know if I want to do this, and then Robert being like, God damn it, and like, you know, trying to like, they would like always like fight about what they were gonna do, and then completely nail it and be best friends. I loved that relationship. It was awesome.
Yeah, he was a great guy.
Yeah,
and so yeah, every time we all get together, it's hard not to think about him. We bring him up all the time. And he was yeah, it is. I agree. Danny Carvello, I heard the dude was a good CEO, and that's something rare these days. He really was, and he was definitely awesome. So we love to reminisce about him. And then what else happened? So how often do you go to Vegas? Like I've only been now twice. That was the second time.
Yeah, I've only been a couple of times too. I think the first time I went on purpose was like Evo, which was really fun. That was like 2016 or something. And then I went back for CES last year with like for the NVIDIA thing with Billy and with Bo and stuff. But it
was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it at the Aria?
No, I think one time was the Fontainebleau. One time was Mandalay Bay. I can't remember what the other one was. Was the Aria nice? It's like one of the newer ones, I think, right?
Oh my God, it's
unbelievable.
Insane.
Really?
Dude, ridiculous. Yeah, just I don't know, Chad. I don't go to Vegas, but the craziness. And I didn't. What did I eat or drink at Dice? I ate Argentinian food multiple days in a row. I found a good restaurant, and I just left. You can't eat in the. Yeah, I had to get. It's so expensive. Like you can't. I got a cup of tea. It was $8. I'm like, all right, we have to get the hell out of here.
Right.
But yeah, it's so nice and yeah, just really, really cool event. It's cool to run into people there and see all the, all the different people. Everybody's networking all the time. So there's like like you're talking to people and then all of a sudden you're getting like, it's just, I'm new to it. So it's very, very big. Very, hey, Midnight's here. Midnight said,
gone to Vegas twice.
Midnight, did you gamble? Can you I can't gamble worth the shit, dude. Yeah, I lost $50. I just should have set it on fire. Like that's.
What'd you do? Was it like the blackjack or something, or?
No, the last time I went to Vegas, I said I'm gonna do it, and I lost $50. I swear to God, in maybe 10 seconds, and then I'm like, fuck this.
I know. Never do this make it so easy, and like some people get addicted to that. It's like the chase the taste thing. You're like, all right, one more. Like I got this, and then all of a sudden you're like thousands of dollars in the hole, and you're like, what have I done?
Yeah, terrible. I can't do it at all. Can you guys gamble? I'm not good at it.
Gatorade says stick with the slots. Yeah, at least with slots, it's a slower loss of money. But slots are so weird now too, because they're all like, there's almost no physical aspect to any of them, right? They're all these like crazy weird ass digital things, and I'm like, dude, now I never believe I'll win with this thing. You know what I mean?
For as much as people are sitting there dropping money in, I never hear them going off.
No, that's true.
I'm like, when am I going to hear that somebody's screaming and they won? Like, it never happens, So, and then seeing people at the tables gambling at like 6 a.m., that's rough. Like, like you'll get up at 7 in the morning, go down to get a coffee, and I'm like, dude, I think you've been there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you left. Like,
no. I mean, it's the same thing with like when you're in Japan. Some of the pachinko places stay open 24 hours, but the ones that don't, it'll be like 8 a.m. and you see people like lined up outside, like waiting to get in there. And I'm like, there's nothing for you in there. Turn around, go anywhere else. Like, get some breakfast, something. But
the whole thing is built to just keep you there. So, but nobody really gambled actually.
No, in the group.
I think Moskowitz, coworker of ours, gambled a little bit, but
I can see that.
People don't. People don't really do it too much. So, it was good though. And what else is going on? What else is going on with you?
I mean, I did get a little somebody. Oh, that thing just fell down. That's fine. I got a little somebody that showed up at my door yesterday.
Dude, I just got that.
Did you get it? Dude, this is a big boy. Look at this thing.
Yeah, it's so awesome.
He's huge, dude.
Chat, you like that? Look at that. Isn't that good?
It's cool as shit. So then if you compare him, where's the Slayer? This is like the size of... Again, don't mind the Slayer's green on the green screen, but like compare this to... I think I have the Kako. Where is he? Here's the Kako from Eternal. Like he's like almost twice the size of him. Again, that Kako eye looks demonic as shit because of the green screen, but he's huge. He's really, really rad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Isn't that great?
And I hope we can do more of these from the Dark Ages series because these big boys they're beautiful. They're really nice.
Yeah, I just took mine out of the stock room.
Hell yeah.
Marty had the door open and I saw it there. I'm like, I'm taking this.
Yoink. Oh, one more thing that's like crazy nostalgic and totally insane. I never thought in 2026 that this, of all things, would be back. Have you seen this?
That's back?
So this is crazy as shit. It's part of the online service, which people have mixed feelings about. But what I don't care about, because it's so cool, is you put your Switch in here, okay? And then you shut it. And then when you look through here and you load it, it does like the stereoscopic thing, like just in there. Virtual Boy's back, baby, which is...
That's amazing.
I don't think it was on anybody's bingo cards like 2 years ago or like 20 years ago because it was like their biggest like hardship of like I think they canceled the system within like a year because it was like
so
crazy. Yeah.
What did the robot do again? Like
Rob?
First.
Yeah, so he just picked up these. Okay, I'll tell you the story of Rob. What little I know, which is I think pretty cool. So he all he did is pick up a goddamn thing and drop it somewhere else, right? So he'd have like a little spinning. I wish I had one here because they're cool as shit. He had a little spinning gyroscope thing that you would just drop these discs in, and then he would pick them up and then he'd put them on a thing. These two buttons that were hooked up to a goddamn Nintendo controller that would just push A or B. That's all it would do. But the reason that Rob exists was because in whatever that was, like 85, 86, like all of the industry of especially stores, like not even electronic stores, but especially toy stores, they were like, no more consoles. We're done with all this shit because it was like everybody had too many things like Tandy, Atari, Commodore, Amiga. There was like a million of them, and they were like, no more. So Nintendo of America figured out if we sell this thing as a toy, if we make Rob the robot like the thing that people are buying, we can just sneak Mario in there, and we can sneak Duck Hunt in there, and we can sneak a gun in that package, a literal plastic gun. And they did that shit. That's like how Nintendo took over America, is they snuck into toy stores because they had Rob, that little robot, that poor bastard, just like he would look at the screen and get the signal to like, all right, I got to go over here, pick up this damn disc, drop it right there. All right, I got to do it again. Like that's all he did. There was two games, I think, Gyromite and Stack Up or something. But yeah, that was Rob the robot. That's like the sneakiest way. It was like the Trojan horse of how Nintendo like won America, basically. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, I remember that. Yeah, I didn't have a Rob. I just had the base. Yeah, but that shit was hilarious.
I know. You're like, what does that guy do? You're like, not much. Let me show you.
I wonder if he's worth money today.
Oh, he's got to be, dude. There's only so many of them because that was only like the first gen that they even had to like sell him. No. You know what I mean? I don't think he sold separately either.
They did a lot. They did the glove. They did Rob. They did Virtual Boy.
Power Glove was so cool.
Yeah, there was a Fred Savage movie. There was
a Wizard.
TV show. Yeah. There's a TV show chat with the Wonder Years and Fred Savage and Princess Bride. So he was Fred Savage. No, was he part of the Wizard? He was part of the Wizard.
Yeah. So he is like he's the older brother in the Wizard.
Right.
Here's what's crazy as shit. I don't know why I'm making all this connect, but so the Wonder Years. So the Wonder Years, he plays the main character, and his dad is Daniel Stern, who's the actor that was in like Home Alone and stuff.
Right.
Then Wizard is just Fred Savage. But then Little Monsters, that movie that had Howie Mandel.
Which is totally disturbing.
Yeah, it is disturbing. It's
a good movie, but
it's one of those weird. Like, is it adult? Is it kid? Like, I don't know.
Right.
But what's crazy is Daniel Stern plays his dad in the movie, and it's so weird to see both of them in a scene because you're like, that's Fred Savage's voice in the Wonder Years, and that's Fred Savage. Like, it's like the narrator and the kid are at the same place in the same time, both having a conversation. It's like a mind trip. But yeah, no, the Wizard was huge, dude. Super Mario 3.
Yeah, and they featured the glove. I remember like the super good kid.
What was the kid, Lucas? It's like this, like exactly what you'd picture. He's blonde. He basically has like a jean jacket or a leather jacket or some shit.
Yeah.
So cool.
No, game junk. Coop would piss in my apple juice 100%. That was so wrong. That was not good. Even as a kid, I was like, dude, he's pissing in his thing. Like,
yeah, Little Monsters was wild, dude.
Yeah,
wild.
Okay, so we have things to do, right?
We're
playing stuff and things.
We're playing stuff and things. I think tonight if we feel like switching over, I think we're going to switch over to back again in Dark Ages. We're going to do Ripatorium, and I think one that we haven't done yet is Spectral Slayers. What is it of Pain? Why am I blanking? Escalation of Pain, which is still in. I think he wanted to do. The recommendation was City of Ry'uul, so it's Cosmic Realm. And then, okay, we already got that set up. Do we have time for 20? I want to say he said 20 minutes was the play. So let's change that. And then 5 rounds is correct. Has anybody in chat already played this? This one's been in the rotation for a second, but we wanted to play it before switching over to
He wants it to be 20 minutes?
Yeah, he said 20.
Okay.
I mean, we can either look around or we can just see what each round has in store for us. But
so the timer is set to 10, according to what he has, but I'll do 20.
Let's do 20, yeah.
Okay.
That's what he said.
And then it's all set up.
Okay.
And we have the difficulty on Nightmare.
That's right.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
let's start just to see what the hell is going on.
I agree. Yes.
That's how I think we should do these, chat, is just to understand his loop. We'll start with Hurt Me Plenty. And then we'll use that and then we'll go to, we'll work our way to Nightmare. Because it doesn't really count unless you beat it on Nightmare.
True. Also, I want to give a shout out to, our chat will remember our buddy Nick, a.k.a. Cronid, who we called one time, who had set up an encounter. When I was talking to Nick about the stuff that we're doing next in Ripatorium, like the other community encounters we're going to add, Nick was mentioning, like, let's give a shout out to when people are making new encounters for Ripatorium. I think it's important to try to, like, this is a good example of, like, if you just throw 5 super heavies in every round, like, many Slayers cannot complete that. So, like, we encourage you guys when you're making some, like, even if you're going to make a crazy ass encounter, maybe make like a balanced version, because it's just a little bit easier to throw those into the mix for all Slayers to be able to, like, just easily, like how we just did with this encounter. Like, just make sure that you keep some of them a little bit in the pocket where it's not just like super juicers only, like super heavies, 5 at a time, 5 rounds of like nonstop face peeling stuff. Like, keep it balanced. Okay, audio is in the game. Thank you, Hato. My B. Every time. We're good now. You should hear the audio of the game. Tanner2 says, Doom Eternal was my ultimate game during my teens. Have you tried?
It's really scary that you say your teens.
That's what I'm saying. That freaked me out. I was like, doing the math.
That makes me feel super old.
Have you tried Dark Ages yet, Tanner? We're curious to hear what you think. Now that you're in your... Are you out of your teens yet? I don't know how math works, man. Help me.
Oh, by the way, in the next Ripatorium update, we're going to make it... This will be for the DLC, where we could have it where the spawns restart right away. This one, it's wave-based, but we'll make it so that's toggleable.
Ooh.
And you guys can set it up the way you want.
That's sick. Sneaky J. Cool, Hato. Make a note. I know you will. Wildflower 850 says, how about let people make encounters they want? Yeah, I mean, that's what's already in the game.
That's what the mode is.
What do you mean? That's what we did. Sneaky J. Cool says, write that down. Nice. Who is this? Alcazar says, my dad told me about Doom Eternal. He is old. Damn. If Doom Eternal is old, I swear to God, you guys. That's crazy.
Yeah, don't say Doom Eternal's old.
Jesus Christ. I can't talk like that. No, yeah. That's blasphemy on the stream.
They're going to be like, my grandpa used to play 2016.
I'm going to be like, come on.
It was
How
really
old is
good.
your grandpa? They're going to be like, he's 25. Right. I'm like, all right, get out of here. You're wild.
So I'll tell you, I've been playing the DLC all day today. And the last couple days playtesting it. And I will just say that the tech involved is, you get used to it. And now I find myself doing some things that I can't do right now. Although I do love, playing this. This feels awesome.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to say you're going to like what we have in store.
It sounds like there's like more rungs on the ladder, and you're used to having some more freedom.
Oh,
which
yeah.
which is wild. Midnight says, I was in my early 20s when Eternal came out. This year I turned 30. I don't even know if you're trolling us or not, Midnight. That's crazy. Is that true? That's crazy. I don't know if your math is right or our math is right. Airborne Mofo says, Hugo and Josh, I finally beat the Dark Ages Ultra Nightmare. I took your advice and tried not to die. Thank you so much. That's a good one. Krug asked, will there also be an easier way to share encounters? I think when we looked into
we're working on it.
Are we? Okay. Okay, I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
we're totally working on an easier way to share the encounter. Oh, and then I think I said this already, but we're going to have slots in the Ripatorium where you could save your own encounters. And yeah, so you'll be able to have the presets, you'll be able to have the fan maids, and then we'll give you guys like a couple slots where you could just start saving like your own encounters.
I don't think we said that before, did we? Hato? Sneaky J? Hato says nice, so I don't think I was in there. Arrhythmia says you guys rule. No, you Arrhythmia. Hey, Midnight says I'm a 1996 baby. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Danny Carvalho says, Hugo, Josh, let's write that Doom canon book already. Putting us to work. I guess we did talk about it. It was a while ago, though. It was a while ago. We were talking about like during like Eternal or something, I want to say.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like our, like we got to wait until like the Bilbo Baggins days. You know what I mean? When we're like, the adventures are over and we're, you know, we're just having a second breakfast.
Hey, Midnight, so do you agree that you want more lore in the DLC? So the lore entries in Dark Ages by design were just meant to be shorter because we figured with, you know, a bigger story in the main game that like, you know, just trying to like shift the balance. But do you want we don't have a problem with that. I mean, like we could continue to do meaty lore, you know. I mean, it wouldn't be ridiculous, but like what's your thoughts, Midnight, since you're such a lore junkie? Do you want more lore, bigger lore entries and more of it in the DLC?
Yeah, Midnight, since you were born in 1996, I think you're old enough to tell us. What's your opinion on that? What's your weight on that? Lore entries in the codex part. Also, Andrew Holschultz says, how do you think Romero feels when someone tells him they introduced Doom to their kid and now their kid is showing it to their own child? Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know what, that's gotta feel so weird.
Yeah, bro, that feels impossible. Like, cause you know, it's like anything else. It's like good times, you remember them like they were yesterday. So you're like, what do you mean? It's 2 generations, 3 generations later. Midnight says, more codex, more illustrations, more lore.
Okay.
All capital. Mr. Cryptid Asriel. More meat is good, like 2016 levels of meat. Okay? They want more meat, Hugo. We got a bunch of carnivores.
More what?
More meat. More meat.
Okay.
We got omnivores, carnivores, boars of all kinds. We love the lore, Hugo. More. That's Sneaky J cool.
Okay.
Arrhythmia says, people, we played 2016 multiplayer with kids that are almost 10 now. That's crazy, dude. Game Junk has a different opinion. He says, less lore, more ultra violence. I think we can probably meet that.
That'll be there regardless.
Yeah, that's going to be there. Who is this? Radomaniac says, less lore, more gore. We're just doing rhyme shit at this point. I like it. We're just doing poetry. Christian Flores asks, where is it? Hey Josh, can we have a Hugo Martin stand-up comedy show at QuakeCon this year? Man, I'd be fucking You gotta get. How's your Type 5? How's your stand up?
It's old and politically incorrect, and we can't do it.
Okay, fair. It's canceled. It's already it's canceled before it even premiered.
Yeah.
That's fair. Also, I think I saw in chat on YouTube.
I make some jokes about my mother-in-law that I don't think would fly today.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I saw Zoemeister on YouTube. What's going on? That's an old buddy of mine from the new classic Doom 2016 multiplayer stage. Shoutouts. Aldo wants to know, has Hugo ever done comedy?
Yeah. I did it in LA. I checked that box.
Which is a hard place to do it. I feel like New York and LA and the US, those are the two places to, you know, cut the
I liked
teeth.
it. It was really fun. It was scary.
Yeah.
But it was a good kind of scary.
Was it like open mic stuff? Was it like improv stuff?
So I did. I took a class, and then it ended with a sort of a bringer show at the Laugh Factory, and then there was somebody at the Laugh Factory who saw the show and then invited me to go to a real comedy show, which was still a bringer show.
Yeah.
Bringer shows are not real comedy shows. They're like the comedians bring friends and family, so it's kind of like white belt, comedy. But it was a step beyond the class. It was like after my set with my class at the Laugh Factory, some guy came up to me, offered me to go to that, and that was at the Comedy Store.
Oh shit!
And so then I did that, and that was in like one of the side rooms, and then I got invited to do another one. They said, "Oh, come down, do this one." So it kind of started getting a little momentum.
Yeah.
And at that point, it had gone way beyond what I intended. Like I didn't really want to do it. I just wanted to do it just to do it.
Yeah.
And then that set didn't go good. I got a little overconfident, didn't do enough open mics leading up to it, and underestimated how through anxiety you could forget stuff. And I actually forgot part of my act up on stage in front of my wife and all her coworkers, which was like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And but that's all right, I survived, and so it was like not a bomb, but like just
But
sort
like
of
almost, Well, just like especially when you at that point had built up enough to like have an audience of people that like you expected to do a certain amount of killing, and what I mean?
and it totally, and but it's all good. You learn and all that stuff, and but it was good. It was very fun.
I mean, just to be on those stages too, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was an honor.
Yeah.
Definitely a bucket list item checked.
Oh yeah.
All right, I have an understanding of what is happening here.
I'm guessing that it hadn't been. Nice work, by the way. You did it in 10, easy. So now, do you think? What do we do that? That was. Hurt me.
Can I change?
I think I can't remember if you have to go back to that. Where is that? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Here, straight in. I like it. Did you do it long enough to have like a? Because I want to be like, if you were too good at it, we wouldn't have had this game, and you would have been up there going like, "What's the deal with Doom 2016 or whatever the hell?"
Nah, that shit's hard as hell.
Yeah, to get the catch line. Yeah.
I was just a novice.
Was it like observational? Like what was your kind of like lane? If you
well, the
remember?
class. I mean, most comedians would laugh and say that you took a class, but
Right.
I did it because I wanted to just work on the writing stuff. Like I had done a short at Blur, and the short film that I was working on had some comedy in it, and the jokes weren't landing, and I just wanted to understand how to write a joke.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So that
awesome.
that was really what it was about. It was just like an exercise to get better at writing.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then a lot of people there were like doing it to get better at presentations and.
Like
And then
getting
some
up in
people
front
were
of people,
doing
that whole thing.
Yeah. And then other people were doing it to like actually do comedy. But and now it's the usual, like talking about your life, talking about your shit, whatever's going on.
Yeah.
I think it was mostly about being a man-child and collecting toys at the age of 30.
That's good. That's relatable. I mean, we kind of do that every week here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Nothing's really changed.
Keeping it real. That's right. Midnight says, basically me when we did that segment in Bethesda Games 2020. God, that was a long time ago, I guess. That was fun,
Yeah,
though.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Was that the one? Was it in Boston or was it in Seattle?
I think it was in Boston.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which place it was. I think it was Boston. I knew it was at a PAX. I just couldn't remember which one.
You know what I just realized?
What? Oh, the loadout?
Yeah, I'm not even like paying
Optimized?
attention to this.
All right. Nightmare is pushing us where it's supposed to, so that's about right.
I would actually like to. All right, we're gonna. I want to do the mix thing.
What do you mean?
Oh, I can't change the music here. I just wanted the music to
Oh,
play.
to
Like,
change like different tracks every time? I
Let's
think you
go-
could just
let's do
restart
that.
it. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, this is that. Bang, 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 bang. How do I do the? Oh wait, chat. I do this, right?
Yeah, the shuffle.
All right. It's on shuffle.
Here we go. And you got it on Nightmare? Yeah. Nice. Exactly. Somebody that's new to chat on Twitch said, when's DLC dropping? And Aldo did the right answer, which is tomorrow. It's always the right answer. What do you need? Release date? Tomorrow. Maybe it's out right now, but probably tomorrow.
We're working hard on it.
That's right. Spectral Slayer is in chat, who made this encounter, and Spectral Slayer says, may I make a request? Well, of course you can.
Yes, sir.
What you got?
Tell us what you got, sir.
What you got, Spectral? I see Sav in chat too. Shout outs to Sav. Sav says, so much that I'm pursuing theology as my college major. We hung out multiple times together. I'm very glad for him and everyone who I met through that game. Shout outs to Shav and Slayer be Slayer. It's like a really, really cool Doom Eternal mod. Okay, Spectral Slayer says, Into the Void, please. Oh, the song?
Okay.
Okay. All right, after...
I would agree that's like one of my favorites.
It's the jam. Yeah. Raven06 Stoic says, tomorrow, Daisy. You got it, Raven. Raven06 Stoic is the premier Daisy conspiracy theorist. I'll give you that. The ultimate hope, like hopium, copium, all of it is wrapped up into the desire to see Daisy back. So I give it to you, Raven06 Stoic. You had us on a wild goddamn goose chase that one night. That's hilarious. What's up, Sword and Sorcerer? Yeah, Spectral Slayer. After we, if we get a reset, we'll switch to Into the Void.
I broke my freaking shield.
Well, it's a good time to switch to Into the Void. We're just doing what he's asking. That's all.
All right, all right. Into the Void.
Also, Spectral Slayer says the build I recommended for you, Hugo. Is that
Yeah, give it to me.
Is that the default one, or do you have some ideas, Spectral? What do you got?
Yeah, give us what you think.
Yeah. What do you think is the
Give
correct?
us the pro tips. This is the creator of the Ripatorium challenge that we're doing right now. So his name is what?
Spectral Slayer.
Spectral Slayer is the author of this challenge. We are highlighting the great work of the community. We did a little warm up just to get to know what the encounter is like, and now we are. It's not beaten until we beat it on Nightmare.
That's right.
And we have 6 hours reserved tonight to get this done.
It's the Halt Part 6. All right, Spectral says, Cycler and Rocket Launcher for parries against the Cosmic Baron and Cyber Demon. Cycler and the Rocket Launcher. Just be in the blast radius for the health leech. Okay.
Cycler and Rocket Launcher.
For parries against the Cosmic Baron and the Cyber Demon. Kratos 47. As a fan, how can I show you guys how much I poured my heart into Doom? Any way you want, man. What do you got? You got Reddit posts, Twitter, Instagram, fanfics. What do you got? Share it with us. Soap to Go says, Josh, can you hear Spectral Slayer's waltz? Is that Into the Void? If so, yes. Yeah, 88 ADHD Dakota Gaming says, God, that was a great stream. You talking about the Hulk? That wasn't fun.
Hey, round one.
All right, so this is a Cyber Demon. So Cycler and Rocket Launcher for the parries, and be up close so we can get the health leech. Son of a... We were too confident. You were looking good. We got caught.
Cycler,
Rocket Launcher, and close enough for the parries for the Cosmic Baron and the Cyber Demon that we get the health leech, like be in the radius.
Right. Well, let's make sure we're set up for that. So what he's saying is, Hell Surge parry powers your next shot. No, he wants the Rocket Launcher to projectile deal. No, not splash damage. Right. I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
And then
the other one is Cycler.
Right, which I'm already using.
Yeah, you're good. Oh,
I'm sorry. He wants me to use the Rocket Launcher for who?
The Cosmic Baron and the Cyber Demon. Either the Cycler or the Rocket Launcher, but he's looking for the parries and the health leech for the Cosmic Baron and the Cyber Demon. And Sneaky J Cool is reminding us you can switch the music in the arena in the weapons menu. I forgot that. Thank you. I knew it was somewhere. Oh. Kratos says, I got Instagram, Josh. And then it got... Oh, okay. I think I understand what your Instagram account is. You had to edit it. But I think I understand. Yeah, send me a DM of some Doom stuff that you want to show off. I'll take a look. Just took you a punch out on there. When you guys mentioned Into the Void, I thought of Black Sabbath initially, Aldo. I could see that. It's a good ref.
What is Midnight playing right now?
I don't know. Midnight. What you've been... I'm guessing... I feel like a lot of Resident Evil fans are like gearing up right now, because I want to say it's like... What is it, 8 days? Because a week from tomorrow, Resident Evil 9 comes out, which is crazy, because it feels like we've been talking about that game for a while, but I just I'm not ready. So I feel like a lot of Resident Evil fans have been playing all kinds of stuff. I've seen people go back and do 6, 7, Village, all kinds of stuff. So I'd be surprised if Midnight wasn't playing or replaying one of the Resident Evils, but we'll see. That's right. Resident Evil is almost upon us, Legendary is saying. Raven060 says, okay, a Doom idea. It's a sequel to Eternal where you play as Daisy trying to free the Slayer. Man, the commitment to Daisy, it goes all the way. I really do respect it.
Well, if that's how they feel, they're going to like the DLC.
Yep. Horde Mode Gaming wants to know, does DLC stand for Daisy Loadable Content? Yep. Let's see this deal. Oh, wait, maybe it's... So, Basin Todd said just replayed Resident Evil 6. Now I'm playing Resident Evil 2 Remake to gear up for Resident Evil 9 next Friday. Nice. Oh yeah, okay. Hugo, I didn't realize, but Sneaky J Cool wants me to know that I just said 6-7, I guess on accident when I was talking about Resident Evil. See, they'll just get you now. They'll just get you with this stuff. It's never safe.
Hey, he was right about that rocket launcher shit. Good job.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Spectral Slayer.
Thank you, Spectral. All right, Spectral, round 3 of 5. Here we go. This is it.
This is it.
What do you got? What do you got?
Yeah, and he just reminded us the cycler applies shock for increased damage output. That is nice. Some stone imps. I actually love some like well-placed stone imps where it's not like you're being totally overwhelmed, where there's enough space to actually see them coming a little bit, where you get enough time to react. I love a good
right.
stone imp. There he is. All right. Round 3 is done.
All right.
Pretty decent stack. We could do some more armor, but we'll get that. There's some. Oh, nice. Gatorade said, I actually just started Resident Evil 4. Man, I wish I could erase my memory and do that too. Great to notice I don't see your DM I just looked, so let me try it again. Spectral Slayer says, you're doing magnificent, Hugo. Feck them up. F-E-C-K. Feck them up. I can say that out loud. Nice. Very nice. Down to the last few. Stack looks nice. Ammo's good. Music's perfect. Just swinging that thing for fun. Whee! Here we go. Here we go. Final round. Spectral Slayer says, oh, and if you party and still, I think he means parry, and still have the leash effect on rocket launcher, shoot the ground at your feet. Oh yeah, that's true. You just hurt yourself and get more HP. That's risky, but I like it.
Damn it! I knew that was gonna happen. Ah!
Son of a... Oh, damn. There's like 15 left. All right, we got
All right,
this.
I got this.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yep. We're dialed in now. Soap to Go says, Hugo, lock in further. We need one further lock in the series of locks. Kuroki gave us an F in chat. Thank you, Kuroki. Celine jinxed us. Thanks, Celine. By the way, for everybody making like their own custom encounters in Ripatorium, first of all, shout outs to the Doom Discord and the mods and everything there, because I feel like it's the coolest space to go share your custom encounters. And honestly, full transparency, most of the time when we pull encounters, we pull them from there because they're just well organized. You kind of get to see what the community is interacting with the most, like who's playing what. Not only just the upvotes, but then we can pull them from there easier because they're just organized, like as most active and most recent. So highly encouraged when you make your own encounters. First of all, don't just put super heavies in every round. Save some of those, build it up. And then secondly, when you do, please share them in the Doom Discord in the Ripatorium section, because it's just a really well organized, nice place to get the most players to kind of like test your stuff out. And if you need to make changes and stuff, do it based on their feedback. Also, is Andrew still here, Holschul? Because I wanted to give another shout out. Did you see that? I think it was this week. It was confirmed that the movie Iron Lung, starring Markiplier, has surpassed $50 million from a $3 million budget. Yeah,
dude. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna throw a house party at Andrew Holschul's house.
Dude, for real, on the boat. This house is gonna be on a boat now.
Andrew, we gave you a big shout out last week, and congratulations on the movie. We're all so proud of you. You're part of the family, and thanks so much for contributing to our games. But really, dude, that's one awesome project to be a part of. Congrats, man.
For real. If you guys haven't on all the different platforms, go stream the Iron Lung soundtrack, because honestly, Andrew has lost his mind on that soundtrack. It's so cool. It's like so different from his other stuff. Got so much like texture and mood. It's awesome. I've been listening to it like on repeat. It's really, really rad. Jack Bone, shout outs to Jack Bone, who did a bunch of awesome community art for us. We used Jack's art during our Eternal streams towards the second half of those, and we started our Dark Ages streams with his. He said, all right, I need you boys to manifest a snow day from work for me tomorrow. I have an animation to finish and I need as much time as we can get. All right, we can do that. Wait for a second.
Who said that?
Jack Bone, our buddy. Remember the fan art, the Doom Eternal one, the Mancubus, like you're driving the Ninja Turtles ass looking
van.
Yeah. He needs a snow day tomorrow, so we gotta manufacture. We gotta put our collective energy together and get a snow day tomorrow.
Where is he at?
Yeah, where you out of? Are you a snowy place, or is this an impossible ask? Are you like somewhere in the north? Where are you at, Jack? I can't remember. Vancubus, that's it, man. We had a whole set of crazy ass lore going. Stream lore for Eternal. Bloodshot is raiding with the party of 5. Thanks, Bloodshot. Good to see you, man. It's been a minute. How you been? Reaper guy says, hey Hugo, hey Josh. We will have someday an official classic weapon pose configuration. It's tough to do. I mean, I know that the mod exists for the centered stuff, but I don't know about that. I know we looked into it at some point, but I don't know about that. The Venom Slayer says, Iron Lung was awesome. Andrew cooked with the soundtrack. Correct.
Of course he did.
I know. Vampiric Ramen says his Iron Lung soundtrack is sick. All capitals. They even got, dude, they got merch at like Hot Topic, and then I think they started their own merch store. I'm just so stoked to see them do so well on something so cool. So, shout outs to Dave Zemensky, Markiplier, the whole crew, and of course, our buddy, our friend, our comrade, Andrew Holschul. That's right, Aldo says, man, Hugo is locked in. Is that true, Hugo? Are you locked in?
Yes. I would say that like Dark Ages, when you're in the locked-in state, it feels like surfing.
Ooh.
You're like it's very kind of flow statey.
I like that. Oh shit!
All right, round.
Jack Bone said it's working. He sees snowflakes. It's working. Hell yeah! Oh, he's in Nebraska, but it's snowing right now. Hell yeah, it's working. That's awesome. IW Legendary Saiyan says, I was introduced to Andrew's work because of the Ancient Gods DLC. I'm so grateful. Hell yeah. He crushed in that 2 blood swamps. Come on. Come on.
Oh.
Creighton knows. I don't see it, dude. I just looked, so.
Oh, that was awesome. I wanted to kill him really bad.
Maybe get you some, there we go, some HP. You got another swing in that thing too, whenever you want. Oh nice, Reaper guy says I played around with the classic weapon pose using Kyb's mod. It looks incredible. I haven't uploaded clips on Twitter. Hell yeah. Sneaky J Cool is wondering if Josh and Hugo are playable characters in the DLC. Can we confirm or deny that?
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We made John Carmack a playable character.
Hell, dude, that would be so
That would be
sick.
awesome, actually.
That would be...
We should do that.
God,
you know who's in charge of the intern program from Doom Eternal?
Who's that?
It's John Carmack. He would be the intern's boss from DLC.
That would be so cool, dude.
Actually, I wonder, we should ask John if he wouldn't mind. That would be awesome to put him in the game.
That'd be so cool.
All right, Broseph.
Damn, look at that.
All right, this is it. Wait, we did it?
Yeah, this is actually it. You did it. You're so locked in. You're like, there's not a 6th round? That was 5, dude.
All right, wait a second. Oh, but I did it in but there was 12 seconds remaining, so I did it in 8 minutes. I did it in the 10-minute time frame.
Yeah.
Nice. I want to do another one.
All right.
Let's see if we can. You want to feature another one?
Yeah, let's do it. Because I think we're going to maybe swap these out maybe as soon as next week. Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to swap these out now. So, hey, chat, who do you guys want to... That was awesome. Who do you want to
Let's look at the
do
list.
next?
Yeah, so we did Arachnophobia a while ago.
By Hornmo Game. Did we do Melee Fury by Zexy?
I don't think we did we guys? Did we do Melee Fury before?
Did we do Zexy's?
Remember, you're talking to 2 old men who have no memory. So you got to help us.
Have we played Dark Ages?
Have we ever played this game?
Did I work on Doom?
Where am I? Am I thirsty? Am I cold? Am I tired? Waltz. What is Waltz?
Hey, somebody get Zexy. Tell him we're going to play his thing.
Yeah. Get Zexy in here. Is he already in here? I didn't see him. So Spectral Slayer says, hell yes, that's what I'm talking about. Nice.
Okay.
I know you guys are talking about Waltz, but Waltz isn't in there yet. So we were talking about in this encounter list right here. I think we're looking at Melee
Board
Fury.
Mode said Melee Fury was on the 35th anniversary stream, I think.
No, it wasn't. We didn't play any goddamn games in that stream.
All right, how
They're
about
lying
this?
to us. Oh.
Somebody just made a good suggestion, actually.
Okay.
All right. We're going to do Escalation Spectral again, but we're going to crank up the sliders.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And see what we could do there. Okay, the time limit is 10. That's not a problem. That's all good. That's all good. We will go to game speed to... What are we thinking, chat? We can't go too high. I have high blood pressure. You want to do 120?
Yeah, 120 I think is the cap.
Is that good enough?
Yeah. It's capped.
Okay. All right, we'll do 120 game speed.
Okay.
Oh, I'm nervous about this.
Yeah, you should be.
All right. Actually, yeah, okay.
Sneaky J Cool says the swear jar is going to be making me bank. I mean, you might be right. Might be onto something there.
I have been playing Doom for like 18 hours straight. Like, I've been playing a lot at work, but...
Dude, it feels great, but the react time is going to be
yeah, it's going to be a little spicier.
Yeah. Tell your parry targets now. Crank TF up. Alright. Speaking of daggers, I saw that the dev of Devil Daggers 2, or Devil Daggers kind of like sort of announced that Devil Daggers 2 is coming, which is cool, because I want to say Devil Daggers was out in like 2016, 2015, so kind of like a roguelike little, that's a really fun ass game, like a time limit. I haven't played it since probably 2016, but it was really cool to see that there's potentially another Devil Daggers coming our way. Somebody with a first-time chat. Hello, guys. Question: where at the ESO live stream for today? That already happened, my friend. So I think you're a couple hours late for that one, but the stream should be on Twitch if you look in the Bethesda channel.
Oh, jeez.
Horde Mode Gaming says it was the Doom. It was the Doom live stream, like the 32nd anniversary, not the 35th anniversary.
Oh my God.
Okay. Thank you, Horde Mode. I understand. See, I didn't remember that we even did that. You're just getting it.
Nah.
It needs a couple rounds to get dialed into 120, man. That's.
Where
okay.
can I do?
What are you thinking to change?
I want to mess with my FOV.
Ooh, okay. In video or whatever it is. Maybe it's gameplay. No. Yeah, refresh rate. Keep going. Target FPS. There it is. 110.
What do you think?
110.
Yeah.
I like 110. Yeah.
All right.
Apply it. Hell yeah. Want to see it.
All right. Because if we're gonna do this, psycho,
you need to see a little bit more. You need to be a little fishbowl, which is gonna actually make it feel faster, which I'm all about. 120 is crazy. You're crazy, but I believe.
Okay. Oh my God, it's so fast.
Yeah, if you ever want to artificially make something faster, just raise your FOV and it feels a lot faster. That's good. Look how much we can see now. Look at this. It's like we're playing ultra wide. Nice. God, it's so crazy because at this speed, I'm watching your health go down and go up, like, just like back and forth. Seesaw. Hell yeah, there we go.
Oh, God damn it!
Oof. But I think the weave was there. You were right. You were right there.
All right, I don't know why I'm using the friggin'.
I know. I mean, I love the Impaler, but at this speed...
Oof, this is fast. I'm scared.
Flynn Solo says we should start a petition to get you guys to add the classic weapon pose to Dark Ages.
I don't think we can because of the
way it's hooked up with the shield cell.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, somebody made a mod and it works pretty well, but I mean, I get it. All that stuff was made for a different setup, so it's easier said than done. The mod is cool. All right, we're warming up. We're getting there.
My God.
Yeah, wipe those eyes. No more blinking.
Holy shit. How the fuck do you guys play like this?
I don't know what your name is. A Diddy 255 says, "Damn, they don't even reply to you unless you're famous." Are you famous? I'm replying to you. You are now. What you got to say, Bri? Rob Drummer Kid says, question for Hugo. Who came up with the fun idea to have the Slayer cause an earthquake when he lands? I feel like it's such a unique addition that is reminiscent to the Hulk.
It's just all about making him feel heavy.
Yeah.
It's supposed to make you feel like a tank. Dude, I don't know if I could do this because I'm getting my
maybe like
ass kicked.
115, 110 on the speed. Yeah. I think the FOV is okay. I think the speed's
the FOV is good.
A little high.
I think the 120 is beyond.
Yeah, a little beyond. Maybe like, yeah, 110. Let's try 110 first and just see.
Okay.
Because didn't we did part of our playthrough at 110, at least for a while, I think.
Yes.
Lucifer Do 7MF says, hook up a heart monitor. Good Lord, can you imagine? Our doctors would just be like, you need to come in right now. No, because I was gonna say I was hearing that projectile coming from a mile away. Think. All right, done. I like baiting imps just to let them basically, you know, get a parry off so that they're just auto taken care of. You don't have to use the ammo or anything. Cause of death, Doom. That's right. That's right, Rob. Raven06 Stoic says, okay, a question for Josh. Am I in the DLC? Yep. If you are Daisy, you are in the DLC. Let me look at that thing. Great smokes, let me look. Oh, I see it. This you, Kratos? It's a pretty badass cosplay. Like, ooh, you got an Eternal one too. Hell yeah. That's sick. These are really cool. Some Iron Man action. Who's that? Isabel, shout out. That's very cool, man. Thank you for sharing. That's rad. Not the birthday cake. Hell yeah. That's cool. That's awesome, dude. Thanks for sharing. Oh man, Flynn Solo says Beaver Nuggets as a rune for the DLC. Great idea. Could you imagine? Just fucking stops this lore, stops the story, just pops some Beaver Nuggets. As far as I'm concerned,
you should just be collecting Beaver Nuggets. That would be amazing.
Dude, it's the new.
Someone get that to happen.
Please get Bucky's on the horn.
Yeah, just seriously, just contact Bucky's and say, id Software would like to put Beaver Nuggets, swap out gold in Dark Ages for Beaver Nuggets. Like, that would be amazing.
It's so perfect. We just got to add the Bucky's logo like embossed into every gold. It's not even that hard. God, that'd be sick. Yeah, we need a mod for that at least. Sneaky J. Can we get
Hey, so I want to actually let's chat. Let's will something into existence. So
okay.
Since our last stream, an actual rumor started that there was a Doom animated series in the works. Now, from the bottom of my heart, we didn't know about it.
Yeah.
And you guys know that we got to be involved.
Right.
Because we don't actually have the rights to Doom. That was Mr. Carmack, Willits, and those guys. They sold the rights to Doom a little while ago. So that's why when they make the movies, we're not really involved.
Right.
But we would like to be involved.
Yeah.
And so you guys should start a petition to say we got to make Doom an animated movie and or series, because I think it should be animated.
Yeah.
We've all talked about this.
Yeah.
Here's why it needs to be animated. Okay. So if you think about all the characters in the Doom, and to make a proper Doom game, I'm thinking Blade, you know, like nice hero in action, all that good stuff. We got to have all the characters. Yeah. And that's a lot of CG. Like obviously we're not going to make the Avatar of R-rated Doom movies.
Right.
So I think in order to get everybody in there, I just think, and plus, like, I just want to see an animated Doom series. Yeah. I'm thinking, like, if it was a series, I would do the Slayer Chronicles, which I think would be awesome. Like, basically Samurai Jack, but it's with, you know, the Doom Slayer.
Love it.
And then a movie, we could do something really cool. But I just think that it should be animated.
I agree.
So we need like a petition. We need to do T-shirts.
Yeah.
Midnight. We got to make this happen.
Let's do it. Because I want to say, I think and I could be wrong about this, but I thought the rights that were sold to Doom, I think they're like from Doom 93 to Doom 3. I think is all.
No,
is it everything?
I think they got a lot of it. Yeah.
Because I want to say it's like.
Yeah, it ain't awesome.
It's Paramount or Columbia. It's one of those.
It's Universal.
It's Universal. That's what it is. You're right. Universal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And listen, they care about what you guys think.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be amazing.
I'm gonna go to Universal Studios next week, and they're gonna be like, "Who is this midnight guy? he's harassing us."
He's like,
I'll be like, "Listen, you gotta do what we say."
That would be sick, dude. Yeah, I want to see the petitions. I want to see the designs. I want to see the T-shirts.
That's it. Make it happen, guys.
That would be sick.
Because we need the Slayer Chronicles animated series or the Doom movie in animation.
Sneaky
Don't
J.
get me wrong,
Cool.
I'd love to see the live action version. I just
Same.
don't think that
Budget-wise,
live action is the right medium. Plus, like, animation is just awesome, right, guys?
Yeah.
I mean, every time I ask, you guys all say you want animated, and I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, and I mean, think about like with video game adaptation stuff. Think about all the Castlevania different like seasons they've had. Think about even using like some CG, but mainly kind of like hand-drawn stuff.
Well,
think about Arcane. Like, I mean, they've been killing
yeah, exactly. You know, CG would be badass too, but that's just animated in some way. And look, if it's good enough for Riot and League of Legends and Cyberpunk to go animated, I think it's good enough for us. And so I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. Reaper guy says, and Markiplier like Doom guy. I mean, look. If Markiplier wants to do his thing and just be like, "Dear Universal, give me the IP."
Hulshult, can you please get Markiplier to flex his muscles and get us a Doom animated movie, please?
Oh my god, that'd be so sick.
Actually, that even sounds like a good idea because Mark is a fan.
Right. And what if Mark? He's like the only person I would trust to be like, if it had to be live action, I feel like he could pull it off. Like he would figure out the way to do it on a budget where the stuff is realistic but it's right. Like I feel like he could do it. That would be insane.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. But I agree.
Markiplier could do the hand drawn animated film.
Yeah.
Drawings by Markiplier.
Oh, I love it. It's just another thing under the belt of like this long list of impressive shit. That'd be rad. Yeah, it's true. Salim says animated is good because you can do awesome stuff, more gory stuff. Yeah, it's way easier to do.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Especially with the hand-drawn stuff. Like, there's so many examples of like 90s and 2000s stuff where it's like you can do like the exaggeration of whatever you want. So when stuff goes demonic, it doesn't have to be like realistic. It can be whatever you want it to be. Like, there's no limit to that shit with animation. It's so cool. Sneaky J. Cool says, Jason Kelly returns to voice the Slayer. Would love that. Horde Mode Gaming says, we're cooking a feast here tonight. That's right. It's already preheated.
Yeah, Horde, I think it'll be awesome.
Yeah, Kratos, I'll show him. Yeah, I'm glad you shouted out. I feel like Samurai Jack is slept on how cool and unique Samurai Jack is.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it gets like missed on a lot of lists and stuff.
Slayer Chronicles, baby. I think that would be badass.
Really would be. Yeah, it's funny. I see Lucifer talking about Doom Annihilation. I think the deal with the contract that they own the IP is they have to make a movie every X amount of years or something. That's why.
Yeah,
like,
so they crap out these movies respectfully. Come on, guys. It's like they're just like Doom deserves more than just a random movie, right?
Right. Sneaky J. Cool says he's going to implode like a mancubus from all this knowledge and info we're being fed. I mean, Jacket says an Aliens knockoff. Look, everything's an Aliens knockoff. Like everything that touches sci-fi that has a weapon and some kind of, evil otherworldly thing is an Aliens knockoff. So take that as a homage of honor. Ooh, Jacket says Doom deserves a Dread movie. I mean, the Dread live action is incredibly good. I even like the old one, the Stallone one, but that was a totally different thing. What did you think of the Judge Dredd movie with Stallone? Do you remember that one?
Anything with Stallone, I'm down.
Yeah. Nightmare Slayer says Doom is an alien knockoff by that logic. I mean, read Romero's book. Alien and Aliens were the inspiration for a lot of what Doom is. And a lot of what everything from the 70s on was inspired by. It's funny. Fridge Essay says maybe you can get a short in the next secret level. You know how expensive those secret level shorts are? That's your buddies at Blur. Those are not cheap. Blur is a great studio.
He doesn't need a short. He needs a movie.
Yeah, for real.
Or an animated series.
Yep, take it.
That sucked, by the way. I was doing really good.
I know, you were really on a roll. I didn't really say anything. She got this. I feel like you're super dialed in at this point. Just keep playing like you're playing, where you're playing systematically. Don't get rushed in it, because I feel like you're crushing it. Oh man. Alejandro Merawali says, get Del Toro to do a Doom movie. God, can you imagine?
No, Alejandro works at id.
Oh, it's that Alejandro?
Yeah. No, I agree. Like, having Guillermo do it would be sick.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Because you know how much he loves creatures. Jesus Christ. I'm picturing like his pinky, his cyber demon. Holy shit. And it'd probably be like somebody incredible in there. You know what I mean? It would be like, you know, like
that would be really funny.
Right? It's like Christian Bale is a cyber demon. You're like, excuse me? That would be amazing.
I'd be like, listen, Guillermo, this isn't Pacific Rim.
Right.
I'm in charge now. So you do what I say.
He's like, Hugo, I love you. Whatever you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for butchering your last name, Alejandro. I couldn't read. I'm still learning.
He would be like, Hugo, shut up.
Do as I say. What the hell? Doomber 8664 says, how about a Sopranos-style Doom TV series where the Slayer would be Tony, the intern would be Christopher, Hayden would be Junior, and Azaric would be the FBI. Jesus Christ. Yeah, what about it? You think HBO's going to pick that up? Run it back? Alcazar 3112 says, Danny DeVito as Cacodemon. And then Zaus says, I preferred him as Doom Guy, honestly. Alright, we gotta get Danny DeVito involved. Who's Paulie Walnuts? I don't know, you guys. Who's it gonna be? Let's see. Who's he playing?
Alejandro, are you at id still, or are you at home?
What's your geolocation, Alejandro? What's your GPS?
Good ass artist.
Yeah, he is. He's
got a real attitude problem, though. I gotta be honest.
It's like the nicest guy. It's like, he's got to fix the attitude. The attitude is it's crazy.
Dude, that was ridiculous. The way that just shot. The way that just shot that at me was a little bit much.
Little something. Tieran G1T wants to know, would Doom Guy talk in a movie? I think you would have to a little bit, right? What do you think?
It just depends. Yeah. Well, he can talk.
Right. It isn't like
so
he
maybe
doesn't have
to the extent of like a First Blood.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's right. He gets a Andrew.
I think we have to have Samuel Hayden. I think we have to have Olivia Pierce.
Ooh.
I think we would, if it was a movie, I would.
So like pre-2016, like around there.
I think a play on 2016 would be great because that kind of introduced the modern Slayer. You know.
Yeah.
Now obviously it'd be more of an origin story, but
Right.
You know, kind of like how Blade. You know, we start out he's Blade, but then we learn about him as we go.
Yeah, I like that.
Blade
you start out
that,
with the scene, yeah.
You need that initial hook, though, to really draw you in. Blade's initial scene where it's like we see him, his mom was bitten by a vampire, and like you definitely are like hooked after that. So we'd need our version of what draws you in about the character. But
Alejandro says, I'm not the same Alejandro, but I can be if you want.
That's not the same Alejandro?
No, not the one that we were giving a shout out, but the real Alejandro, also you're a real Alejandro too, but the Alejandro we're talking about got a shout out from the other chat who says, Sneaky J Cool says, Alejandro Mirabal is my GOAT. He made the Dark Ages Mancubus concept art.
No, Alejandro Mirabal is here though, right? I mean, he just made a comment.
No, it was somebody else, apparently.
Really?
But he said he could be that Alejandro if we want him to be, which is very nice. I was willing to swap identities. I'm gonna Slack the real Alejandro that we're referencing and see if he's really here or not.
All right.
Alright, he's been messaged. Also, I respect that Alejandro has changed his Slack profile picture to a beautiful picture of this guy right here, the Cacodemon mini collectible that's available at the gear store. Love this guy. Alright, Alejandro, the real Alejandro that we were referencing, just told me he's not in chat right now. He's driving. Alright, let's drive safe.
Oh God.
All right, we're on round 4. We need a little HP. Let's get that parry going. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Nice. Oh no!
Ah! I knew that was gonna freaking happen.
Oh, that's cool. Great nose. He was just saying that he made his cosplay before Dark Ages was out. That's impressive. That's, yeah, definitely less resources. He was just basically using like whatever trailer is out, which is probably like 1 or 2 at that point. That's pretty impressive. Legendary Saiyan says, "Are you winning, Hugo?"
I'm doing all right.
Yeah. You're doing pretty good. Yeah, who in chat is coming to QuakeCon? We announced the QuakeCon dates in the 35th anniversary stream, which is August 6th to the 9th.
Hey, so we're gonna have try to do some art show stuff if we can. I mean, we're definitely gonna have some stuff on display, but we'd love to be able to maybe, I don't know, just make it. We got some fun ideas for this QuakeCon, guys. We're gonna try to do what we can. Can't promise anything, but I feel like I just want to make it a celebration of the arts.
Yeah.
And Josh had some good ideas. And, it should be fun.
Yeah, it should be really cool. Okay, we got one. We got Zamini says, I plan on going to QuakeCon. Hell yeah. And then Doomer77, I'm planning on going if I can work. Hell yeah. Zouse just smiles, so I'm guessing that's a yes from Zouse.
Hey, Zouse, you getting work? You busy? Still painting?
Yeah, what you working on, man? Oh, what? The Ghost Galleon says, I wish I could go, but my partner and I just had a little Doomslayer a few months ago. Congrats, man.
Yeah, congrats, brother.
That's awesome. Icon of Simp says, we go into QuakeCon this year. Hell yeah. Raven06 Stoic says, I'll only go to QuakeCon if Daisy is there. Then we can talk, Josh. All right, bet.
I messed that up. So I tried to hit him twice with the stupid mace.
But you didn't have the charge. Son of
I did. I just was like, brr, like doing the stupid animation right in front of him. All right.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, Jack. Jack Bone says, ooh, I'd love a focus on art. Yeah, dude. Hot Toast says, wish I could go to QC one day, though. Dude, you got to. I know it's not easy because I know you're not close. But if you can make the pilgrimage, it'll be worth it. All right, Zal says, I'm going to try to be there again this year, and I'm trying to keep busy with work. If you've got more, though, I'd love to do it. And then he put a smiley face.
Are you working digitally, or you got any traditional media stuff going? Are you still painting in traditional media, or is it all digital?
Yeah, what kind of stuff you've been doing lately, Zal? Yeah, we already talked about that, Great Mouse. There's no plans for that right now. That was our Bilbo Baggins moment. It'd be nice if we could do it when we have time, but we don't right now. To do the Bible, the Lord Bible. Hato says, we'll make it happen at some point for sure. Good, man. Ooh, that's nice. Alcazar says, I can't wait to replay all the games chronologically again once the DLC comes out. Hell yeah. It's a good practice.
So did Zhao say if he's painting or not?
Yeah, what kind of... Here we go. Just digital stuff for a while. I've had lots of personal paintings I've had planned. Just can't really get to them. Gonna try to do at least one this year. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, Zouse, and for anybody else, on the channel Zouse Proco, I'm sure you're familiar, there is an incredible, like, all-time great LA artist that I'm familiar with from my Art Center LA days, named Morgan Weisling. And, dude, fuck that stupid shot that's coming out of that guy. All right, I'm dead. So,
this LA artist you were saying.
Yeah, and man, we got to fix that laser shot from the Kako.
We found a bug.
So he's yeah, we did. Well, it's not a bug. It just needs to be fixed. But Proco, the channel Proco has a tutorial from Morgan Weisling, who's part of like this lineage in LA where like basically Drew Struzan, the famous poster artist. There's a certain kind of a technique. It's a little bit of like the Bark method, if you're familiar, Barg, and or the Riley method. It's like it's an Atelier Academy method, kind of streamlined for illustrators, and it was made famous by this guy Riley. I forget his first name. In LA, where he taught a class, and then he had a student named Fred Flixler, and Fred Fixler opened up a school in LA, and so for a brief period in the 80s, he was teaching, and out of that, it's like a lineage. Morgan Weisling and a bunch of other really amazing artists came out of there. So blah blah blah. This guy is he has all this incredible knowledge, Morgan Weisling, And it's really a rare opportunity that he put it all down on a video, and it's 30 hours of tutorials.
Damn.
For I believe $145. And basically, you could like reach into the past and take this one-on-one course with a master and learn about this kind of, really time-tested technique. Going all the way back to the 40s and 30s, the golden age of illustration. The stuff works. I say all this because it's going to make you a better painter today, even though you work digitally.
Yeah.
And Morgan does Western art. It doesn't matter. Like, you want to learn this stuff. It's about drawing for painting, and then he does painting as well. And I would highly recommend it to Zaus and anybody else who wants to get better. Morgan Weisting's class in Proco. You're really going to basically get to tap into this like artistic lineage going all the way back to the golden age of illustration, and it's very, very special that Morgan put it down on video for us all to watch.
It's cool as hell. Zaus says we'll look into that. Thank you so much for bringing it to my attention with the art.
Yeah, it's going to make you better, dude.
Hell yeah.
God damn it. I need something that's going to make me better.
Aldo says, I thought Hugo was going to start talking shit about that Morgan guy when he started cursing. It was just bad timing with the death, okay? It happens.
Yeah, that dude is amazing. If anybody wants to look it up, he does Western art. No, look, the subject matter is fine. It's super cool. But the execution is unbelievable. And that dude's one of the best living artists, realistic, representational artists alive. I mean, he's basically the closest thing we got to Norman Rockwell. When somebody like that puts 30 hours worth of fucking training videos online, you gotta watch it.
Yeah. Game Junk says, Josh, how do I become a model for the gear store? I think the gear store uses like a lot of their own peeps, like out of their offices and stuff. So I guess you got to work at DPI.
I don't know. I don't know why I was letting that Arachnotron light me up.
Just have his way. The Ghost Galleon says, looking up Morgan Weisling right now, and his stuff is beautiful.
Amazing. The execution is ridiculous, and it's all old school. It's not. That's not Photoshop. That's not like AI. That's just that dude hiring models and painting the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And I just got so much respect for that guy's work. And Zaus, you're like, the fact that you're as good as you are with no formal training. I mean, you have some training, but like, it's fucking crazy, dude. So like, I think all you need is a little bit of just keep working on your craft, and it never stops. I know you know that. Everybody just keeps getting better, but I see in you like certain things that I know once you learn them. If you were at ID, we should probably just get you to do a contract at ID or something. You come down here, but if you were at ID, we would teach you some things that would help you like right away. But honestly, Morgan's class is just as good. And help you really turn that corner, continue to get better. You're already an amazing artist, but...
Yeah. But like you said, there's always just levels and levels and levels, right? Yeah.
But this way, I would say that on jiu-jitsu terms, Zaus to me is like a 4-stripe purple belt, 2-stripe purple belt. So it goes white belt, blue belt, purple, brown, and black. Okay. Zaus is like 2-stripe purple and 4 stripes per belt. Which means he's deadly. Yeah. And he's really formidable. But if he took Morgan's class, instant brown belt. Damn. Like absolutely.
It's like that much, like.
Oh yeah. Well, and
knowledge.
Zaus is right at that point where he's going to absorb that information incredibly fast.
Zaus says, "Thanks so much. That means the world to hear. I'll never stop learning." Hell yeah.
Yeah. Good for you, man.
Kuroki says, I have a bad habit of saying hi, Zaus, whenever I see his art in the game.
Now, Alejandro, on the other hand, he just needs to stop.
Start over. We saw your make it. We put it in the game, but was that your final? Was that your final idea? Was there... Lucifer's asking if we're hiring. If we are, it's always on the ZeniMax. Is it jobs.zenimax.com? I think that's what it is. So if you ever look, all the studios under the Bethesda publisher umbrella, including id. All the jobs that are available are always listed publicly on there, so check it out. Rob Drummer Kid says, the real talent is Hugo maintaining his patience when playing and explaining at the same time. I know you've gotten very good at it. It's not easy. That's right. Hato says, Zaus is always cooking bangers. True. We got Sir Lar. Our buddy is raiding with the party.
Hey, he's here?
With 209. He just raided us with the 209 friends. What's happening, man?
Thank you, Sir Lars. Sir Lars' channel is awesome.
Yeah, it's great, man. He's just a long time homie. Good dude.
Yeah, he's a legit. He's a legit gamer.
Just like us, first try every time. We beat it. It's easy. If you just...
Solar would ask me when he interviewed me about Eternal, like, do we get pushback on making something basically so like intense? And which is true, and the answer is no.
No pushback?
Not really. Yeah. Although Pete Hines did say it was too hard, but
Pete Hines also was admittedly like not an, he couldn't do like FPS, like some people have like the motion sick thing and like.
Yes.
It's hard to be. He was always the first to admit, like,
well, and to be fair, he wasn't the only one exactly. But to your point, FPS in general isn't for everybody.
Yeah. If you guys are just joining us, though, we're doing Ripatorium 2.0, and this is Spectral Slayer's Escalation of Pain encounter.
And to be fair, we already beat it.
Yeah, like 100 times.
A nightmare, but like 25 times. But what we're trying to do right now is beat it on a faster speed.
Right.
And
like 110 speed, 110 FOV. Just dialed up a little bit.
Yes. And it's shocking how 110 really changes this so much.
Dude. Your timing of everything is suddenly like being
you really have to be like just crackerjack sharp.
Yep. All right, we got some advice coming in third hand from Stone Phoenix 7728, who says to parrot advice from Devo, pick a direction to circle around the arena and stick to it. Helped me so much with my Ultra Nightmare attempts. That's good advice. So pick one direction that you're circling around and just keep circling around that direction. Like don't ever break and go back the other way, because that's when you start getting caught on stuff. That's good advice. Oh, damn. Jack Bone says, my sister is very upset she can't play Doom because it gives her motion sickness. Yeah, I hate that that's a thing. I feel you.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. That dude just wrecked me. He's like, God.
Ivlox just joined us and it wants to know, anything of news mentioned just arrived. Welcome in, Ivlox. I don't think we've done... Well, actually, we did. We talked about... in an upcoming, after the DLC, a Ripatorium update where you can save some of your custom encounters as like your own. Yeah,
you'll be able to save your encounters on your own menu screen.
Sneaky J Cool's trying to slide a question in there. Will Doom the Dark Ages DLC contain Doom the Dark Ages DLC? Can confirm. It will be included.
Yes.
Poor gameplay.
I don't know about Devo's advice, but okay, I'm gonna keep trying.
Try it. Let's try it.
I feel like Devo tells us stuff that's wrong on
just
purpose.
To throw us off.
You know how those Australians are.
Yeah, Hato, maybe it was. The idea of when we would add that Ripatorium update for the saving your own encounters, was that with the DLC or after? I can't remember. With? Around DLC? We'll wait until he's not carrying 3 things at a time here. Nice. Look at this card. This guy Butcha. This is Splatterhouse 5. when we were talking about the updating to save your own encounters, was that at DLC or after DLC? Do you remember, Hugo?
At DLC.
At DLC. Okay, there you go, Hato. Zhao said, "Interesting." That's right. Aldo says, "I wonder what today's DLC nugget will be." Me too, Aldo. Hugo also wonders.
Think.
Yeah,
I know. I gotta think of one.
Yeah.
Kind of told you guys everything.
I know. You guys know the whole damn thing, the whole playbook. I mean, that was one technically. We already gave you one. Custom encounters being saved. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Good.
I know that sound. What's going on, Snacks After Midnight 2026? That's a very specific name. What was your name before 2026? Snacks After Midnight 2025? No.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Is this the last one? This might be the last one.
Sure.
You got to put it on the line here. All right, let's lock in, chat. Let's get it. Let's get all the energy focused in this playthrough right now. This is all for all the beans. If Hugo beats this in one go, the nugget's going to be juicy. If he doesn't, you already got the nugget.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that'll be the thing. If I beat this, the nugget's got to be groundbreaking.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The nugget's got to have me in Phil Spencer's office tomorrow.
Somehow he's got your resume and you're like, where did you even get this? I've been working here for a long time. He's like, it just put on my office. It just put on my desk this morning. I saw the clip. We got to talk about conduct, ethics. I don't know what the hell. I'm locked in though. Oh man, this is spicy already. We need some HP. Yeah, here we go. Lock it down. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Alright, clean it up. Round one nearly complete. A couple more.
I will keep my word, chat. If I win, I'm going to tell you something crazy about the DLC.
Christ.
We're going to have Marty on the phone within 5 minutes.
It's going to be like, do you like living in a house? You like that?
That's right.
It's like, you ever slept outside? You're like, why did you ask? Aldo says it's going to be as juicy as beaver nuggets. That's right. Kuroki says a new slider update. Shield health. I like that. Nice. Jacket says got the most Doom TV lined up after this. Bee and Puppy Cat. The show is phenomenal.
That was bullshit.
All of our hopes are dashed.
Damn it.
All right, so let me mute the game audio. Let me switch over to here.
Well, we did beat it, chat.
We did. I mean, it was beaten at some point a couple of times before we got crazy with the settings. So what are we thinking? Also, I said I was going to do it last time and I totally forgot. At the end of this, we are gonna raid somebody. God damn it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me see.
Who's
Who's
streaming?
playing Dark Ages right now? Let's see. I feel like we need to hook up somebody. Only a couple. We got a surprise and we got a delight. Let's see here.
Right. What is the nugget?
What's the beaver nugget for this week?
While you figure out who you were going to raid, let me think about this.
Okay.
Dash. That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, shit. You guys heard that?
That's the word for the day is dash.
Also, Zhao said he found the Morgan chorus and he's going to be getting it right away. Thank you, Hugo.
You're welcome. It's really good. Yeah, it's something drawing for paintings. All right.
All right, let me
horde
get this.
mode. Go forth and make videos. That was a massive nugget.
That was a big nugget.
The word of the DLC is dash. So do with that what you will, sir. I didn't say where it is.
That's right.
I didn't say what it is specifically.
Nope.
But that is all I'm gonna say.
All right, so this we're gonna rate this person. This person, it's their first attempt at Nightmare, and right now they have one person watching. Well, now they have two.
Give them love, chat.
They have two, so I'm gonna
just yell at them like you yell at us.
So let me see if this works. I'm gonna try this on Twitch in 3, 2, 1. Does that work? Did it do it? Did I do it? Hold on. I don't know how the hell this works.
Yeah, I don't know how that works at all.
I don't either. Hold on, let me try this again. Raid. Is it not slash? Hold on. Request, no. How to raid. All right, let me Google this shit. Doing it live. Hold on. All right, Twitch. It's slash. I thought I did a slash, did I not? Slash raid channel name. That's what I did. Slash raid channel name. Like that. Does it not work? I wonder if we. It might be because the way we're doing this, I'm streaming out the two different, like multi-streaming it. It might be because. Or wait, maybe it's because I'm logged in as me and not. That's probably what it is. Let me like log in as Bethesda on Twitch. Actually, hold on. I can do this. We're going to test this. We're going to do this live. We're going to do this together and make sure we did it because we're going to surprise and delight. Hold on. Where are we? We are here. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's the command /raid and that. All right, 1 second. I'm going to try it. I got to switch PCs. I'll be right back. Hugo, it's your show now. You can tell me anything.
That's it.
I'm not even here.
Okay.
Hold on. Why won't that send? It's trying to... Hold on. All right, there we go.
All right. This is what's happening. He's not here anymore. So, Daisy is a playable character. He has a machine gun. It's a she, actually. And it's co-op. Co-op with Daisy. What else? Carmack's voicing the character Samuel Hayden. What else is happening? Just crazy stuff. Romero's back. He's going to be the con maker. So all kinds of things happening, and it's gonna be amazing. I think you guys will be really impressed. Daisy M16. Okay.
Did that work? I just heard the end of that. He's like, it was all conspiracy. It was all lie. I was like, I don't even know what we're talking about. Did it work? Did we rate him?
That was it. Did it work?
Hold on. Let me see if I can see over here.
Chat started spreading rumors about the DLC, but I wasn't having it.
I don't know if it worked.
I said, we're not talking about it.
Looks like it's working. Not yet. It's counting down. Okay, it's counting down. So it is going to work. Okay. I'm going to put his name in here in case it doesn't work, because that's where we're going to go after this. That's where chat's heading.
Vin Diesel as the intern. That would be amazing.
That would be great. Oh, shit. All right. Awesome. It's time, I guess. We're signing off. We're doing it. It's rating.
All right.
See you guys next week.
I'll see you guys later.
Later, y'all.
Bye.
See yous.